Hello, welcome to my channel, the place where I take you on RV tours, campground tours, to hiking destinations, and so much more. I'm here today at the 2025 Tampa Bay Fall RV Show, so come along with me and let's check out some RVs. This is the 2025 Passage MD2 170EXT by Midwest Automotive Designs, and it is a diesel. Let's check it out. So take a look at this screen door. Plush seating with diamond stitching. Love all the cup holders. You have a large storage area here right above. Speaker on each side. Behind the driver's seat, there's a flip down work table with some outlets to plug in your devices. Right on the side of that is a pretty large pantry with adjustable shelves. Convection microwave right beside that. Pretty large refrigerator right below, followed by the freezer below that. Max air fan controller right here. Let's move to the other side of the kitchen. So this is your countertop space. You have a covered sink, which is pretty deep. Really nice, large pull-down sprayer. 2-burner induction cooktop. Let's take a look at the drawers. So the first one's a flip down. Then you've got 3 below. They're all the same size. You have a trash bin here in the center. These stay pretty secure. You have a drawer right there on top. Some storage right below the cooktop. So let's move across to the bathroom. Love the frosted glass look. And here is the bathroom. Okay, I'm going to step in to give you a reference of its size. So I'm about 5'4", and this is my headspace. It does require a shower curtain that pulls right across. The toilet is nice and large, and it is porcelain, and there's a nice little sink in there. Okay, so a bathroom light switch is located right outside the bathroom. Right on the side is the wardrobe with a hanging rod. And let's step into the rear, which is your living/sleeping area. So first and foremost, you have your swing away TV. You have your controller below and some outlets there. Some storage on top. Really big and deep storage here in the back. And a large one here on the side. So you have another controller here on the side with a couple of cup holders. And take a look at the GREE AC unit. All right, on to the next. This is the 2025 Passage MD2 148EXT by Midwest Automotive Designs, and this one is a gas. Let's check it out. First, look at the bug screen. This one requires you to zip it across. Plush seating and some cup holders under that price tag. Right above, some storage, 1 speaker on the side. So the bathroom is right behind the driver's seat. Let's take a look. Okay, so I'm 5'4", so that's my head space, and it's not too big, not too small. So oversized porcelain toilet, and it does have a sink in there. So you have a bath plate right outside the bathroom with a max air controller. Right on the side of that is a convection microwave. Below that is the refrigerator, pretty large. And below that is the freezer. So the kitchen continues on the opposite side. So this is your countertop space. It has a 2-burner induction cooktop and a sink with a cover. Nice and deep. So let's take a look at those drawers. So 3 the same size. The top one is a flip down. Moving to under the cooktop, you have some more storage with some adjustable shelves. Right above, large storage compartments. And moving to the rear here, we have the wardrobe with a hanging rod. So there's a TV back here that can swing on out. Some controls on the bottom there. Storage here on the driver's side. Big storage in the back. Additional storage on the side here on the passenger side. And again, a couple of drink holders and controllers. All right, on to the next. This is the 2025 Jayco Solstice 21B. Let's check it out. So take a look at the bug screen, zip it around. Okay, quick view of the cab area. The seating's nice and plush. You have a little bit of storage above both the driver and passenger heads. Right behind the driver's seat, there's a work table that you can set down, and there's some outlets and USB ports right there. Behind that is the bathroom. All right, stepping in. 5'4", there's your head clearance. Does require a shower curtain. You pull it straight across so it doesn't wrap around you. There is a little sink in here. It's all plastic. The toilet is plastic, but it's a decent size. And there's a medicine cabinet in here. Okay. Let's check out the kitchen. So here's your countertop space. Sink does have a cover. 2-burner Dometic cooktop below. Take a look at that storage. And a little drawer below the cooktop. This is below the sink, so you get a little drawer, not a flip down. Convection microwave. It is below the counter, so you do have to bend down to access it. Let's take a look at the storage on top. Some fabric in there as a sound insulator, but they are large and they latch nicely. Let's look at the fridge and freezer. So it's quite large. Little bin below, and oops, good sized freezer on top. All right, on the side of that is a wardrobe. Okay, moving to the rear. So here we have a TV, Lagoon tabletop. So you do have a couple of cup holders back here. And let's look at that storage. Nice and roomy. So that was the driver's side. So now we're on the passenger side. So, and as you're sitting back here, you've got a little bit of netting to stash your phone, iPad, reading glasses, whatever you need to. All right, on to the next. This is the 2026 Jayco Comet 18C. Let's check it out. So you can see there is a bug screen that you zip across when needed. Take a look at the cab area. There's a headliner shelf right above. And right behind the driver's seat is the living/sleeping area. This converts into a bed. So let's take a look at the storage on top. Okay, right across you have a little corner seat. And it is a work area also. There's a table mount right there and some storage on top. So the kitchen is right beside the sleeping area, and you've got lots of storage here. Let's start on top. Some cabinets on top. Got a sink. Doesn't appear to have a cover, so let's go through all these drawers. So small one on the bottom. Gets a little bit bigger as you go on up. And some additional storage on the side. Okay, right behind me is the microwave, not convection. And a little refrigerator with a freezer on top. So stepping into the bathroom, there is a little step required here to get into the bathroom area, so take a look. So it does require a shower curtain that goes around actually in a U shape. So starting on this side, there's a little bit of a mirror back there, a flip down sink, toilet does swivel, it is plastic. So you have your wardrobe over here, and 3 drawers below. Okay, and to close off the bathroom, you just slide these 2 doors together. All right, that does it for this one. On to the next. This is the 2026 Coachman Pixel 2.0M. Let's check it out. So right here upon entering, you have a little table that you can flip down and use your small appliance and plug it right in. Take a look at the cab area. So the seats are nice and soft, and you have some headliner space right above. Some cabinets back here behind the driver's seat. So these are the passenger jump seats. So controls behind those seats, controls above the sliding door. Now we're in the kitchen. So here's the sink, and you do have a good amount of countertop space here. Take a look at the drawers. Trash is located in that top drawer. And moving right beside it, there's the microwave. It is convection and it does air fry. Oh, that is a big drawer. A little bit of a smaller one on top, so they've included an induction cooktop to sit on top here when you need it. Some storage on the side. The shelves are adjustable. And this is a little step to get onto the bed, which I'll show you in a bit. It's located in the rear. So let's take a look at the bathroom. This is the door. It's a plastic, stepping on in. Now it's not huge, but it's not too bad either. The toilet does swivel, giving you some more room. There's no sink in here. I'm 5'4", so that's my headspace. Has a removable hanging bar in there. Okay, continuing on with the kitchen. Here's the refrigerator and freezer below. Pretty deep. Okay, so the bed back here flips on down. All right, so this is what it's like with the bed flipped down. So if you need some help accessing it, just pull that little step stool on out and step on up. This mattress is really nice and comfy. And now you can access these cabinets back here. So back here you just have a little access area and some storage on the driver's side. Look at the nice slim Truma Aventa AC unit and some storage on top. All right, that does it for this RV. On to the next. This is the 2026 Coachman Beyond 22D all-wheel drive. Let's check it out. So right here, there's a sliding accordion style screen door. So step on in, Take a look at the cab area. Seats are nice and soft. There's storage above. So the seat does swivel and you can pop in this lagoon tabletop to do some work. There's a little bit of storage behind the driver's seat. Now right over here is the bathroom, double doors to access it. Take a look. So I'm going to step in, give you a size reference. It's not all that big, but it's not too bad. Good amount of head clearance. Shower curtain slides right across. So they've included a mirror. You do get a little sink. The toilet is porcelain and it's nice and large. All right, kitchen area. So right here on your countertop, you have a 1-burner induction cooktop. Sink has a cover. Let's start over here with the storage. So you have some storage over there, and take a look at all the drawers. And some more drawers under the sink. So your trash goes there, and you have a little flip down right under the sink. Right above, there's a couple of cabinets. So you have some controllers there on the left and some storage on the right. Okay, right across, you have the microwave. It is convection and it does air fry. Wonderful. So there's the refrigerator and the freezer below. All right, let's step to the rear. So this is the sleeping / living area. So you can use these as 2 twin beds, or, well, these pull right on out, and then you put down these cushions and you can make a full-size bed. So let's take a look at the storage. TV below. We have a little cup holder over here. Let's take a look at this storage. Thank you. All right. Of course, screen back here. Love that. All right, that does it for this one. On to the next. This is the 2026 Thor Scope Sport 18M. Let's check it out. Okay, screen you zip right across. Come on in, take a look at the cab area. Headliner shelf on top. So right behind the driver's seat, you've got some storage above your living / sleeping area. So this couch here does convert into a bed. You have your little lagoon table, a little bit of storage. Right there when you enter. So you do have to take a step up to enter the cab area. So let's move on to the kitchen. Right here, as you enter, there's the refrigerator, freezer on top. Pull out counter extension. Countertop area, 2-burner cooktop, covered sink, cabinet on top, microwave, not convection, just the basics. And let's look at all the storage below. Okay. Some more storage. You can use this as a pantry. The shelves are adjustable. Take a look at the drawers below that. Okay, so now I've entered the bathroom. So let's start over here. It's a medicine cabinet. Really large flip-down sink right underneath. Toilet below does swivel. So this bathroom requires a shower curtain that you pull across in a U-shape, and it protects the cabinetry. So this is the wardrobe, has a hanging rod in there. And take a look at the 2 drawers below. And you can easily close it off by sliding these doors together. All right, that does it for this one. On to the next. This is the 2026 Thor Palladium 1930. Let's check it out. So it does have a screen that you zip across. Take a look at the cab area. Little bit of storage above. So right behind the driver's seat is where you store your Lagoon tabletop. There are some outlets back there. So now we are in the kitchen. So right on top is the microwave, not convection. Take a look at your countertop space. Sink does have a cover. Drawer below, and here's your 1-burner induction cooktop that comes with it. Take a look at the refrigerator, freezer on top. Okay, moving back, we're now in the living / sleeping area, so this converts into a bed. So let's start on the driver's side and look at all the storage. Let's see if there's any below. There's a door here, and it's an access panel. Other side here, we have a little bit of storage back here. Tabletop mount, and it's just an access panel. Okay, let's take a look at the storage on top. Okay, let's step into the bathroom. So take a look. Right here on the driver's side, there's a medicine cabinet. Flip down sink. Toilet does swivel. So again, a shower curtain that you pull around in a U shape, and it protects the cabinetry. So here's the wardrobe with a hanging rod. And a couple of drawers below. Slide these doors together to close off the bathroom. All right, on to the next. This is the 2026 Thor Sequence Sport 20U. Let's check it out. Take a look at the bug screen. Zips right across. And have a look at the cab area. There is a headliner shelf right above. So behind the driver's seat, you have your microwave, not convection. Refrigerator below the microwave. And freezer below the refrigerator. All right, let's check out the rest of the kitchen. So here's your countertop space. Sink does come with a cover. And take a look at all the storage drawers. So here's your portable induction cooktop stored right there. Some more storage on the side. Let's take a look at these cabinets above. You have some power right here on the countertop. Right across is the bathroom. So take a look. Okay, stepping in, checking it out. Not too big, not too small. Shower curtain goes right across. I don't have too much headspace and I'm 5'4". It does come with a little sink here in the corner. Okay, on the side of that is a little storage area and some more storage below. Entering the rear living sleeping area, got your Lagoon tabletop back here. Lots of cabinets. Let's check them out. Let me just see if there's any storage below. And there's not. All right, so that does it for this one. On to the next. This is the 2026 Thor Sanctuary 19A. Let's check it out. So stepping in, you can see the bug screen. You zip it right across when needed. So take a look at the cab area. Just a little bit of storage above each of the driver and passenger heads. So right behind the driver's seat is storage for your Lagoon tabletop, and there are some power outlets right there also. Take a look at the kitchen. Microwave on top, not convection. A little bit of countertop space. The sink does have a cover. And refrigerator below with a little freezer on top. This big long drawer, so you have a little bit of a countertop extension with this. You can store your portable induction cooktop in there. Set it on the counter when you need to use it. And now we're moving back into the living/sleeping area. You can keep them just like this, use them as two separate twin beds, or you can put it all together and make one large bed. So let's take a look at the storage right here on the driver's side, and the storage on the passenger side. Little TV below. I'm gonna look for some storage below. There is a table mount here, access port. Okay, let's step into the bathroom. Take a look. So this requires a shower curtain. They pull across in a U shape. Medicine cabinet back here. Flip down sink. Toilet does swivel. And cabinet in the back for your clothes, and some drawers below. And these doors slide together to close off this bathroom area. That does it for this RV. On to the next. This is the 2026 Thor Sequence Sport 20L. Let's check it out. So this one has a roll down bug screen. Step on in and take a look at the cab area. There's a headliner shelf right above. Right behind the driver's seat, there's a microwave, not convection. Look at your countertop space. It comes with a portable induction cooktop, so you have a tower of power here in the countertop. Sink with a cover. Below is the refrigerator. Little freezer on top. And let's look at all the storage. Nice big drawers. And they are self-closed. So right here, before you step up to enter the cab area, you have a couple of drawers. Passenger seat swivels around, and you have yourself a little workstation with some outlets below. Okay, let's check out that cabinet above the kitchen countertop. Moving to the rear, you have your twin beds. You can make this into one full-size bed. Let's take a look at the storage here on the driver's side. Storage on the passenger side. Nope, there's a mount for the Lagoon table. So let's step on back into the bathroom. This bathroom does require a shower curtain, goes around in a U shape. There's a medicine cabinet. Flip down sink. Good sized toilet. And wardrobe with a hanging rod. And take a look at the drawers. So you can close off the space by sliding these two doors together. So that does it for this one. Thank you so much for joining me here today at the 2025 Tampa Bay Fall RV Show. Please subscribe to my channel and join me for many more videos. Thanks for watching.